I'm conscious.
Now what?
What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Yeah.
Hold it. What you talking about, doctor?
Yes. Peace and love, soul group. Peace and love. Peace and love, soul group. Somebody out there, I can feel you, actually summoned me to start this live stream Sunday. I was out there. I was in the non-physical realms exploring, inside of me, where I'm becoming very, very, very comfortable. Up until the point, and this might, well, no, I can't speak for the soul group, but a lot of people would almost be uncomfortable feeling the way I feel now. It's like I get more. And I know why. I get more gratification and inner peace and that burning will and desire to go deeper and deeper and deeper inside of me when I'm in the non-physical. So I find myself now creating in the illusion of time, more time to spend there in my everyday hustle and bustle. Here in the artificial intelligent realm that we call the walking state. Now, this live stream here will be all over the place today because I literally just came out of the non-physical realm. So this will be fun, though. This will be fun. And somebody summons me to do this show today. Somebody actually met me, attached your energy, which was you doing your thing. You're doing your thing. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. And summons me to do this show today. Hey, I would love to hear from you. I'm going to be opening up the phones today. I would love to hear from whoever summons me to do this show today from the non-physical realm and actually drew me right here to where I am right now. It was all spontaneous. The topic starting from the void. Starting from the void and being comfortable starting from the void. I just want to touch on that a little bit because I'm going to be everywhere. I'm telling you guys. I'm going to be everywhere today. My mind is not even came back down to this frequency yet. My shit is scattered. They would try to medicate me right now. You're thinking too fast. They would try to medicate me right now. I love you. I love you. Don't be afraid to say that. I used to be so afraid to say that. I love you. I used to be so afraid and uncomfortable to say that because when you say, I love you, that is commitment. That is commitment. That is power. That is like life-changing, conscious-changing. Just that word, I love you. Whew. That is game. That's the best game. You youngsters, you start. That's the best game you could ever have, is the game of love. And it's a very, very infinite, emotional game, the game of love. And some find it in these incarnations. Some find it. Some find true love. But that's like the journey. When you really think of everything, if you're being honest with yourself, the journey is love. Everyone is searching. No matter what they tell you, no matter how hard they try to be, or, they're searching for love. And there's so many souls who have not wakened back up to the first love. Some will say it's Jesus, right? Some will say it's Allah. Some will say it's the Father. We got all kind of ways we express ourselves with this man-made language. It was created of expression, the true language, the closest to the truth, if you want to use that word truth. The fuck is the truth now? You know what I mean? The truth is infinite. But to me, the universal language is music. It's music. It's not English. It's not fucking French. It's not German. It's not Chinese, Japanese, Arabic. It's music. Because music gets right to the solar part of you. You don't have to put no lyrics to music. And it'll move and soothe and spark that light, that inner light in you. And it'll take you up with the speed of thought. And it will take you down. Right now, one of the most popular vibrations on this planet right now is the subwoofer. It will take you down there, and just depending on what type of being you are, it can be a lot of fun down there, It's just a matter of the frequencies that you're able to hold and experience, and, what you discern as gratification to you and satisfying you. So let's talk about the void real fast. And the reason why I want to talk about the void, because just on my journey, being afraid of the void really kept me in some very, very habitual, abusive life loops, man, that, even in this incarnation, that I was just stuck in these habitual life loops. My shit just kept starting over, and it was the same shit, just a different flavor. You know what I'm saying? It's like trying to season shit, literally. Shit. Trying to put some seasoned salt to make shit taste good. You know what I mean? You can fry it, you can bake it, you can put barbecue sauce on, it's still gonna be shit. And that was my life more than half of this incarnation here. And the reason why I was stuck in these life loops is because I was afraid of the void. I was afraid of becoming nothing. And I'm gonna do my best as I'm getting used to this frequency now. My thoughts are slowing down a little bit, so I'll get more clarity. But the fear of becoming nothing. That's the void. The void is becoming nothing. Now, let me tell you how I took this little frequency and this fear that I had and flipped that bitch. And it just changed me. Like, man, it just changed me. It just connected me to this infinite possibility, this rebooting of my soul, my beingness. You know what I mean? When I go to the void, when I see the void, I no longer exist. And I don't know why. And I know some of you can probably been here. You've probably been here before. And I don't know why this is so gratifying to me. I do know why. I do know why. It gives me relief from the matrix. That's what it is. I just lose all my responsibilities in this matrix reality. I just cancel out all of my contracts and my debts and my relationships, right? All that shit just cancels out. It no longer exists. It just fades away. It's just gone, man. I have no connection to this planet, this frequency, this avatar. Everything is just voided out. But what I love about it, and what I love about me, and why I'm just so in love with me, is that even everything as we know is canceled out. It's gone. No responsibilities, no children, nothing. Nothing, right? But here it is. Now just imagine if there was nothing. Can some of you go there? Can you get to nothing? Imagine if it was nothing, right? Now here it is. Even as you imagining if there was nothing, if nothing exists, those of you who can go there, I can go there, right? Even if you can get there and experience that and get that little quiver, whatever it may be for you or to you, even getting there and feeling that and being aware of that, you still exist. You still are observing that. You still exist even in nothingness. How fucking badass is that? How badass is that? You are the one observing nothingness where anything can spark from there. In a lot of cases in the beginning, fear just boom when you feel and see that shit. Because you can see nothingness. It's a void. It's just like nothingness to me. If I had to give you a visual, it's like those old ass televisions that didn't have an antenna at all, and you just see that static light minus the white part, the dark matter. Yeah, I'll use that word. Dark matter is nothingness. That's how we try to describe it. But even being and sitting in nothingness with no responsibility, nothing, you still exist. You still exist. You just on some chill mode shit. You just sitting there waiting for you to start creating. Damn. All right. Somebody, all right. You're just sitting in the void. You're waiting to start creating. Now, how do you start creating? As soon as you start to what? Think and imagine. Things start to create. It's like you rebooting, man. And ma'am and sir, no disrespect. And so how did I compare that to these fucking life loops that I was trapped in for, man, a lot of incarnations? Because my incarnation before this one, I was very, very wealthy and fucked up and selfish. Had millions of dollars. In my incarnation right before this one, I had millions and millions of dollars. I was very wealthy, but I was selfish. I didn't give shit. It was all about me. And that's why the first half of this life, you know, I had to pay back a lot of karma, man. I experienced a lot of shit, right? So how did I take advantage of the void? How did I take that non-physical void that is so fearful for a lot of people, but it's beautiful for me? It's beautiful. How did I take that energy and connect it to what we call the physical? When I lost everything in the physical, I knew all I had to do was start creating. Did anybody get that? Did anybody catch that? I don't panic anymore when I lose shit. When shit is out of whatever I'm creating, when it just fades away or go, I look at it, I look at 4D, 5D, 3D, whatever you want to call it. We make this shit too complicated. But when I look at things that I observe around me in this life that I'm creating, when shit dissolves or goes, it could be money, it could be relationships, it could be cars, it could be animals, it could be anything. When it leaves, I detach that fear of lack. I detach that frequency from it, that way of seeing it. You know what I'm saying? I detach that lack part from it. Now, it took time. This didn't happen overnight, but I'm just telling you what I did. I just took that emotion of lack out of the experience and the feeling, right? And I just imagined it like me being in the void. And all I had to do was just from that point, when I experienced it, right? From that point, all I had to do was start creating from there. Just start creating. What do you want to do from here? And most people, when they get there in that illusion of lack, because it's impossible to lack. When you get to that space that I'm telling you about, right? Which is nothingness. If there was nothing, if nothing, not anything ever existed, somehow, some way, you still exist there. You are observing the nothingness. So it's impossible to fucking lack when you're observing nothingness. How can you lack? Why do we lack? Somebody will ask me, right? Somebody just said it. Well, how do I lack, Derek? Because it's the way you observe or the way you partake when you don't see things that you will and desire in your immediate awareness. Now, let me give you an example of this, right? Right now, there is not, a big ass Clydesdale horse in my office with me, right? Not right now, right? But does that mean I lack a Clydesdale horse? No, it's not here with me now. It still exists. It's not in this space that I am right now, but I